Welcome to a New Beginning podcast. I'm your host, Maureen Doyle. I'm a certified life coach, author, and coffee enthusiast. Did you know that at any moment you can create a new beginning in your health, relationships, career, or mindset? Each week, I will share simple strategies to transform your life and create new beginnings. Ready to start yours? Let's dive in. Hello, my friends. How's everyone doing? It is mid-September and fall is right around the corner, and I am so happy about that. I just love fall. I love the cooler days and the clothes that go along with fall, the sweaters, the leather jackets, and it's just one of my favorite times of year. So today on the podcast, I want to share with you a personal story. Why I stopped drinking alcohol, how I did it, and what I've noticed since. This comes up a lot in my coaching business because so many of my clients are either cutting back or thinking about stopping or simply curious about what life might look like without alcohol. So I thought it was time to share my journey. So I stopped drinking about 8 to 10 years ago. I wasn't a heavy drinker, just social. But after a health scare in 2016, when I experienced Guillain-Barré syndrome, I started paying much closer attention to my health. Now, I was really fortunate that the syndrome came on quickly and I was able to recover quickly. But that experience woke me up to the fact that my body has always been communicating with me and that I really needed to start listening. And here's what I noticed when I drank. My joints ached. I felt bloated. I had brain fog. And my energy and my mental sharpness suffered. At the time, I was building my coaching business back 8 to 10 years ago, and I was seeing 20 to 30 clients a week, and I was creating programs, and I needed mental clarity and energy, and alcohol was just not helpful. Even the occasional drink wasn't worth the cost. So I made the decision alcohol was not going to be a part of my future. Now, here's the thing about drinking. Drinking is everywhere. It is just part of our culture. Sporting events, dinner parties, weddings, airplanes, even political fundraisers. It's just assumed that alcohol will be a part of it. And if you choose not to drink, you'll probably get some pushback. People might start asking you, hey, why not? Why don't you just have one? Are you sure you don't want to drink? When I first stopped, I noticed how normalized alcohol is. And I encourage my clients to do the same. Just notice it and question it. Do we really need alcohol at a soccer game, at the airport, to celebrate a birthday? Why do we automatically assume that drinking should be a part of the event? But here's the thing. We desire alcohol. But what creates this desire? Here's a little bit about desire. Desire isn't something we're born with. It's something we learn. And it always comes from our thinking. And when it comes to alcohol, it's thoughts like, I want it. It's relaxing. It's sophisticated. It's fun. I need it. These thoughts that we all have when it comes to drinking, I know that I've had those, they seem automatic because we've practiced them so many times. You see, our brain is efficient. It learns something, it repeats it, and then it moves it into our habit part of our brain. That's why desire for alcohol can feel involuntary, like it's just happening to you. But here's the great news. If your brain can learn to desire alcohol, it can also unlearn it. So every desire shows up as an urge. And when you feel an urge to drink, you have 3 choices. Choice number 1 is to reward it, to give in to the urge, to have the drink, and get the dopamine hit. Number 2 is you can resist it. You could try to push against it, white knuckle your way through it. But we all know that willpower just doesn't last. And then number 3, we can allow it. We can allow the urge. And this is the skill that changes everything. Allowing an urge means that you let it be there without answering it. You don't fight it. You don't give in to it. You simply notice it. Think of it like a wave. It rises up, it peaks, and then it fades. I call this riding the urge wave. Every time you allow an urge without rewarding it, you weaken the desire pathway in your brain. And that's how you unlearn desire. And then over time, the urge loses its power. That's what happened for me. Today, I don't want alcohol. I don't need willpower. I just don't have a desire for it. And it just feels like freedom. And here's the best part. This isn't just about alcohol. This same process works for any habit, whether it be overeating, overshopping, vaping, scrolling, being on your phone, and even over drinking coffee. When you understand that urges are temporary and that desire comes from your thoughts and that you can train your brain not to want something, it changes everything. So here's what I've noticed since stopping alcohol. And I think the impact has been huge. My energy is higher. My brain feels sharper and more clear. My body feels lighter. I did lose some weight, and that also happens with my clients when they stop drinking. My body also feels less inflamed. I don't have achy joints anymore. And I'm aligned with my bigger goals for health and for longevity. And here's something a fellow coach reminded me recently. Alcohol lowers your vibration. And if you're into manifestation, that's something to think about. I don't miss alcohol one bit. In fact, I'm really grateful that I stopped. Not only do I feel better and my brain is sharper, but I'm also saving money. Have you noticed the price of cocktails these days? And that is what I used to love, those fancy $20 cocktails. So if you've been feeling the nudge to cut back or stop altogether, trust it. Give it a try. Pay attention to what your body and your brain are telling you. And if you want support, that's what I do as a coach. I have helped people break free from habits that don't serve them so they can live the life that they truly, truly desire. And if you're interested in that, reach out for a consult. Have a beautiful week, my friends. Talk to you next week. If you enjoyed this podcast, check out my free workbook, 6 Secrets to Getting Anything That You Want. Head over to maureen-doyle.com/6secretsguide to pick up your free copy today.